Dear students, I have come with a new module, computation of missing frequency using model value. So here, two problems we are going to do in this module. First one is the missing frequency computation, and second one is a different problem, and we are going to compute mode. So the first one, if I'll explain, we have given the model value, but we have to find out two missing frequencies. So the first problem, following table gives the distribution of 100 families according to expenditure. Find the missing frequency if mode is 24. So this is an important information. Mode is given as 24, that meaning model value we can take. 20 to 30 will be the model value. So if we take the class interval, first class interval is 0 to 10, then 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40 and 40 to 50. The frequency values 14, the first class is given 14, second is F1, that means we have to find out that value. Third value is 27, next value is F2, that also we have to find out the value, and the last frequency value is 15. Now we'll see how we are going to do this. So first thing you have to remember, it's given that 100 families. So we can form one equation, and after computing the first missing frequency, we can substitute that value in that equation, and then we can find out the second missing frequency. So this is the first step you have to do. So 100 families meaning n is equal to 100. So now we have to do the cumulative frequency. How we calculate for median, you have to form the table. So the frequency values are there and cumulative frequency values. First value will be 14. You know that cumulative frequency values meaning adding the next frequency value with this value. So the next value will be 14 plus F1. Next is 14 plus F1 plus 27. That is 41 plus F1. Next is 41 plus F1 plus F2. Next is 41 plus F1 plus F2 plus 15. That is equal to 56 plus F1 plus F2. So you have to remember our equation is 100 is equal to 56 plus F1 plus F2. Now 100 minus 56 is F1 plus F2. That is 44 is equal to F1 plus F2. This is an important equation, and then we substitute the values in the equation for computation of mode. So that is mode is equal to L plus delta 1 divided by delta 1 plus delta 2 into I. It's known that mode is 24. So model class is 20 to 30. So substituting the values in the equation, we get 24 is equal to 20 plus 27 minus F1 divided by 27 minus F1 plus 27 minus F2 into 10. So 24 minus 20 is equal to, now 27 minus F1 we are multiplying with 10. That is 270 minus 10 F1 divided by 27 and 27 we are adding, we are getting 54 minus within bracket F1 plus F2. Now 4 is equal to 270 minus 10 F1. Now we already calculated F1 plus F2 is 44. So 54 minus 44. So 40 is equal to 270 minus 10 F1. So 10 F1 is equal to 270 minus 40. So 10 F1 is equal to 230. F1 is equal to 230 divided by 10, that is 23. So now you know that F1 is 23. Now we have to use the value of F1 and we have to substitute in the first equation we formed. 44 is equal to F1 plus F2. So 44 minus 23 is 21. That is the value of F2. So this is how you calculate mode, model value and the missing frequency. Now we will come to the second problem. Second problem is little different. We are not getting the frequency values directly. The information is given, you have to calculate the frequency values. So setting a frequency distribution is important in this problem. So that is what I thought I will include in this module. So 2000 workers are employed in a firm. 20% of the workers in the firm earn less than rupees 2 per hour. 440 workers earn from rupees 2 to rupees 2.24 per hour. 24% earn from rupees 2.25 and rupees 2.74 per hour, and 370 workers earn from rupees 2.50 to rupees 2.74 per hour, and 12% earn from rupees 2.75 to rupees 2.99 per hour, and the rest earn rupees 3 or more per hour. Set up a frequency table and calculate the model value. So this setting the frequency table is important. After setting that, computation is simple. So you have to calculate the percentage values. The first class is less than 2. That value is frequency value is 400. Next is rupees 2 to rupees 2.24. Frequency value is 440. Next is rupees 2.25 to rupees 2.49. Frequency value is 480. Next is rupees 2.50 to rupees 2.74. Frequency value is 370. Next is rupees 2.75 to rupees 2.99. Frequency value is 240. Next is rupees 3 or more. Frequency value is 70. So the total number of workers is 2000. That's your frequency total. Now we will do the problem. So here usually how we will decide the model class is based on grouping table and analysis table. But here the difference between the highest frequency and the preceding frequency or the succeeding frequency is large. Therefore, we don't have to do the grouping table and analysis table. We can decide the model class by inspection. So that is rupees 2.25 to rupees 2.49 is the model class. Now mode is equal to L plus delta 1 divided by delta 1 plus delta 2 into I. So substituting the values in the equation, we get mode is equal to 2.25 plus 480 minus 440 divided by 480 minus 440 plus 480 minus 370 into 0.24. So mode is equal to 2.25 plus 40 divided by 40 plus 110 into 0.24. That is equal to 2.25 plus 0.064, that is equal to rupees 2.314. You have to remember that we have to write the units. It's very important. So it's regarding wages of the workers. So we have to express as units, that is rupees. So this is what I want to explain with this module. Thank you.